Hello, how are you? And good evening. Let's see. Why did that do that? Let's see. Um, okay. I don't know why it switched places like that. Alright. Captain's vlog, a bit of insight. I just learned like the day before yesterday or either yesterday. Well, now it's like not yesterday. Okay, so the day before yesterday or something like that. A few days ago, I learned that it's International Library Week. What? Yay! Ooh. Oh, give it up, clap it up, clap it up, clap it up for the libraries. Okay, so I learned that through I don't know if I learned that through this what's it called? Profile that I like that I read from or a different profile. It might have been a different profile. Could have been that same profile. Book what is called books for aspirants. Could have been that profile on Threads. Could have been a different one, but I think it had. If it's a different one, it did have books in the name. So that is so cool to learn that there's a whole week dedicated to the libraries. Um, so that's awesome. Libraries are a great resource for books and can be a great place to go as well as bookstores. I know um, I would I would check my local libraries and then go to the bookstores. But then it was a time where I flipped that and then I would just head to the bookstores. When I was starting out, it was the books. It was the library. It was the library when I first started out. It was the libraries. First, I can't even say first, but okay, so first, well, I guess it was a home library, and then public libraries, then bookstores. So if when my public library didn't have a book that I was seeking, I would go to the bookstore, and the bookstore would have the book. Like, what, girl? We got you. You want that book, girl? You ain't even gotta return it. It is yours to keep. Okay. So I do enjoy a good bookstore book. All right. Along with all those other gnarly red things that you can get from the bookstore, like games and toys and shirts and mugs and cardigans. They just have it all. They have it all at the bookstore. Now, the library will get you started. It'll get you started. And that bookstore though, is gonna have everything you looking for. And then if they don't, they be like, "We got you. What you need? We order it for you, girl." So I'm like, "You order it for me? They're like, yeah, we'll order it for you, girl. But yeah, the libraries are cool. There's audiobooks at the library. I really got into reading with audiobooks at um well, there are audio CD books. So if you have like a CD player in your car or whatever, you can utilize those audiobooks, those CD audiobooks like that. Then you got all kinds of books. You got craft books, you got monthly themed books, and those are usually out on display. If your library keeps up with the themes of the month or whatever they have, whatever type of display your local library does, and as well as all kinds of books, all kinds. I don't even think my library, my one of my local libraries is so big. I don't even think I've been in all the sections. Let me think. No, it's one. It's one local library. I hadn't even walked to the all the sections. It's like I got my certain sections that I hit up, and I'm out of there. Like, but the certain sections that I do hit up, it be full. I take my time and go through it. But yeah, I haven't walked through that whole library yet. Now it's one I made it my business to walk through and see the different sections. So yeah, if you make it a priority, then you can get it done and look and see all the sections that your library has to offer. You know, maybe even get some steps in, because some of them libraries is huge. I think I saw one library. I went to one library and it was a upstairs and a downstairs. If I can recall correctly, I think I only went there maybe once or twice, but it was a upstairs and a downstairs, and it was, as far as I could recall, it was beautiful. I was like, oh, wow. I don't even think I went upstairs. I don't even remember stairs, but I think I remember like a balcony upstairs. I don't know. Libraries be so big. So there's much to explore at the library. One of my favorite sections of the library is the bookstore. Some, I'm trying to think if some libraries don't have a bookstore. Maybe. I think I was at one local library that didn't have a bookstore, but there are some more out of the ones I went to. Only one didn't have a bookstore. The other ones I think did, and that's one of my favorite things, is to look in the library bookstore and see what's in there. You can get books, you can get all kinds of stuff. Sometimes pottery and crockery and games and things. But oh, and movies and CDs, audio CD, audio CD disc, the CD, the the music. You can get music in CD formats, CD disc, and sometimes maybe computer CD-ROM things you can get. Um, I've gotten a couple of CDs. And who? Oh my goodness, whose CD did I get? I got I think I got the Black Panther CD from my local bookstore one time. The Black Panther movie CD, music CD or soundtrack. Um, and somebody else, who was it? Um, I don't know. I'm trying to think. It might have been. Oh, it was another CD I got from my local library having a like a book sale type thing. Like they had a section of where some things were on sale. So that sometimes books may not have a bookstore, but they might have like a shelf of books that are for sale. Or yeah. And also they may not sell all year round, but they might sell like annually. So annually they'll have a bookstore selling books type of thing going on during the year at a specific time and not all year round. So then there's that. And then some books have both. They'll have the annual sale and a bookshop and a shelf. So yeah, you got a few combinations of being able to own some books and start your own book collection. I got some great selections from a bookshop. Um, popular authors and yeah, I had quite a collection starting up. So if you do enjoy a good book sale, check your local library and see what they have to offer, and the different sections available to explore. Um, just all kinds of books and all just everything. All different types of subjects and crafts and people and bibliographies and books you can't check out, books you can check out, books you can buy, movies you can buy and check out or check out, movies, music you can check out or not check out or buy. It depends. It's everything. Um, and then you got your events. Um, libraries put on events, just not just bookshops and book sales. They also have crafting. Is that at bookshops? Is that at book libraries crafting? Well, a little bit of crafting. Not so much like at a craft store, but they might have like a little paper craft. They might have a little paper craft event. Also read alongs and movies. They have movie nights and read alongs. So those are some things that local libraries provide as well as now. Local libraries have digital formats. Like what? Oh my god! Like y'all really providing these books digitally? Like we ain't gotta go to the library with our mask on, and we can get these library books from the comfort of our home. What? That's amazing. So that is awesome. A lot of local libraries are providing digital downloads uh, via apps, and you can check out the library catalogs when you go to your local library's website, and you can see if your local library participates in these downloadable formats. Um, Movies and documentaries, which are one of my faves. Um, Subject genres. Um, you have that, and that's be provided through your local library as well. I haven't seen exactly how exactly because I hadn't signed up for it because it take a few more steps than the digital libraries. There's okay, so the movie, what is it called? Kaleidoscope, something like that. It provides it's a like a stream a streaming platform um that has movies. Wait a minute. Did I watch that movie from there? Did I? Oh, maybe I did sign up for it because I did watch a documentary about um um first name begins with a T, last name begins with a M. A M as in Madison. Um, I'm gonna have to look it up. I did watch a document, so maybe I did sign up. Let me see. It's I watched a documentary on she's an author. Um I don't know if I watched it on that platform or if I watched it on another book platform. Fudge. The author name is Toni Morrison. I watched a documentary on her. And I think, well, I know it was via courtesy of my local library somehow. I just don't know exactly what stream I did that with at the moment, but it was a stream courtesy of my local library. Because I was checking out all the things that my local library provides and going through and browsing and looking up and seeing, and I saw the documentary like that. So you can watch documentaries and all kinds of things available um, if your local library provides those things. My local library has a page of services provided. So it has like movie nights. It'll tell you, I think it might even tell, I think that page also has like what movie will be playing. I think I didn't look too hard at it. Um, I just was scrolling through. Um, and it has several different digital book platforms. Several. Okay, a few. It has a few book platforms available, like digital book download platforms. Um, I might have to go back and look at that page again. It has also a Spanish digital book download platform as well. Um, Also, it has book. What is it? I don't know if it's book of the week or book of the month. It has something like that going on. It has like a read along type of thing going on, like a book club type of thing going on. And you can read the book and join the book club at the local library and things like that. So, uh, yeah, let me know what your local library provides. Um, I've only like downloaded a couple of the apps that my library has provided so far. So with that, um, allows for different formats and movies are available. Um, music, ebooks, audiobooks, how it go? Dramatized, audio are available. And you can request books. I've heard you can request books. I have requested a couple of titles, and they have failed to acquiesce my request at the moment. So I don't know if they felt inclined to acquiesce my request, or if they're just waiting. I don't know what they do. I did request, and they said I requested it. They hadn't. I don't think they've denied it. There's nothing that says denied. They just hadn't acquiesced the request just yet. So, and then when I have to wait like that at a library, when I'm ready for a book, best believe I'm going to the bookshop and I'm getting my book to sweet. I don't have to wait, boo boo. Okay, I don't have to wait on no book. Okay, when I got the bookshop, boom. So we got bookshops. The library there. It's excellent in what it provides. You know, it's excellent in what it provides. Now, love your bookshop, book library. And then when you ready to get it done and get your book in your hand, bookshop all day. Bookshop say, I got you, boo. Library ain't got it. The library ain't providing. Oh, bookshop go provide. The bookshop is gonna provide. Okay, the bookshop. Like, I got you. I got you, boo. Here you go. So yeah, I do love the bookshops. The library is cool. Bookshops in the way, like, yeah, when you finish playing with that book, that library, I'm right here. So yeah, it's excellent. Muy excelente. Um, I did have a like my at a certain time my library doesn't allow for borrowing books after a certain time, in between a certain time till the next day. So, and that time is like, okay, wait. Or bookshop. And then bookshop, when you buy your book, it's yours. So that is awesome. That's an awesome feature for a book shop. Buying a book is all right. Having a book is better. It's better. And buying a book is okay. It's all right. You can borrow this here for you. When you're ready to own it, and the bookshop got you. So I did read The Alchemist again yesterday now. Um I think I'm finished reading it. I did mark it as finished. I think I finished reading it yesterday. I've been reading that book every single day since the day I started reading it. Like I would read it over, read it over, read it over, read it over. So I think yesterday sufficed my what my ears were attempting to pick up on. So I think I've read it sufficiently for the moment. I may return to it again at a later date. I have marked it completed. I could have I could have marked it complete every time I completed it. And then that'll be one, two, what, however many times that was. 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Sometimes, let's see, 4 times. Yeah, at least 4 times, 46 times. I didn't though. I didn't. I could have, but I didn't. That was my first time reading The Alchemist. The first time I read it. The first time I read it. That was my first time reading it. And I was listening to an audio of it. And who did the audio? Oh, fudge. I think his name was Jim something. Jim. He sound like Scar from um The Lion King. That's how he sound to me when I was listening to the book. A bit like that. He sound a bit like Scar. Yeah. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Sound a bit like Scar. So that was cool. Pardon me. I was just a reading. I did not mean for it to be. I did not mean for it to be silent. Because I was reading and sharing. Um, uh, 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 uh. I look and the mics looked like it was on, and then I looked and it was off. So let me see about rereading what I was reading. Okay. Scrolling and looking to see replies. Okay, so let me go back to the post I was I was where was I? Hold on. Okay, here I go. I was reading a post from Billy Carson. Um, let's see. That I have on my threads. It's Unlock the Secrets of Success and Spirituality. Woke doesn't mean broke by Billy Carson is the blueprint. Get your copy and level up your mind and your money. Forbidden Knowledge, Billy Carson Official. Those are the hashtags. Um, I want to be rich means one, you want to get rid of the alarm clock. Two, you want to leisurely spend time with people you love. Three, you want to stop worrying about the rent or whether you can buy healthy food. Four, you want to be able to help. Five, you want to do more of what you love. And this post is woke doesn't mean broke by Billy Carson, uh, author, author Billy Carson. So yeah, that's what I was reading. Yeah, making sure the mic is on. Um, do, 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 do. Thank you to those who have shown the books that they have received. Okay. Okay, there's a book. Okay, this post on Threads is from one of my favorite uh profiles. Where did it go? Um, Books for aspirants, and they're talking about a book called 10 Types of Human by Dexter Dias. Diaz. Diaz. Um, and books by aspirants have, let's see, made posts. Let's see, one made posts with what do you call that? The the term and the meaning for, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think 10. I think all 10. And when I read gamma, when I think of the gamma rays, the Hulk, the Hulk with the gamma rays. Okay, so I it tickles me to see the word gamma and its association with the Incredible Hulk. Um, so you got the alpha, the beta. Hold on, let me see what this post reads. I think it say, which one are you? Oh my goodness, it just did a Price is Right on me. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Have you read this book? Oh, okay. Let's say, have you read this book? Um, 10 types, 10 types of human. Has the alpha, the beta, gamma, delta, omega, sigma, tau, tau, lata or lota, kappa. I read some of these earlier yesterday. Starting with gamma, the gamma rays. Um, the gammas are creative, innovative thinkers who embrace change and adaptability. They may, however, wrestle with feelings of insecurity and self doubt. And then I went on and read on down the line. Did I read Delta? I don't know. I know I read Omega. So yeah, those are some cool posts on my thread. We gotcha. 10 types of human can be picked up at the bookshop, courtesy the QR code on your screen. Also, if you're watching on television, there's a downward motion type of thing you can do, and then go to the right, and you'll see the thumbs up um, or thumbs down option, and give give one of those a press when you're watching via your television. Hmm. Make sure the thing is on again. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Hmm. Oh my days. Okay. So I am crocheting a cardigan. And it's giving Easter vibes just a bit. Like, yes. I'm thinking about adding some pink, maybe. I don't know though. Like, or some yellow. I was thinking some yellow, but I was like, have I used my yellow up? I think I had some like bright yellow, like some, it's called bright yellow, but it's like a soft yellow. But for some reason, I think I used that up in a different project. Hmm. But yeah, I was thinking about it. I also was thinking about adding some green, but maybe not. So I do have that idea to leave it like it is. It's a wheat color and a lavender color, lavender. So I'm thinking of leaving it like that, making it long. It's gonna be a summer cardigan. Um, and I don't like it's real airy because I'm only using one strand, and the hook that I'm using is a 9 millimeter. So I have been trying it out, like to see if it's gonna be, see what warmth it's gonna give. I'm like, I don't know, girl. Like, you still might need to dress a bit warm, but maybe when it get all done, it'll be warm. Like, it ain't supposed to be like a winter coat, but it's. I'm making it to get that chill off. Not be so hot. You know, at the same time keeping the chill at bay. Okay, so that's what I'm going for with this winter, summer, this summer. What did I say? Summer cardigan. So I'm attempting. I'm trying it out, seeing how it's going. Testing it out, like see if I can feel any of the breeze. So yeah, it will have sleeves. Um, and I'm thinking of adding some flowers to it, and maybe even some ruffles. So this is giving spring. It's giving Easter Sunday. I'm feeling the Easter vibes, especially with the wheat and the lavender. I think the lavender is what's popping off the Easter vibes. Is the lavender. Um, I'm thinking I'll do like a for the flower. I'm thinking I'll do a loop, a loop, a, a loops flower. I don't know what it's called. A loop de loop flower. One of those flowers that you can make with the flower loom. The little round loom. A loom flower. I'm thinking I'm thinking about that type of flower would be great to add to this airy um, cardigan. So I'm sitting here with it draped over my arms. I do have on a short or a no sleeve. I do have on a no sleeve shirt because that might be that might be what you wearing in the summertime. Summertime. Uh, is a sleeveless shirt. And you might want to throw a cardigan, a summer cardigan on top of your sleeveless shirt, girl, and get out there and enjoy a night concert with some fireworks and a ball game and uh what we got, a museum. So it might be nippy in the museum. It's maybe even nippy in the auditorium. Is that what it's called? Not the auditorium. The planetarium. Yeah, the planetarium. So whenever I was talking about the museum and I said auditorium because I might have said auditorium, I meant planetarium. The planetarium. Get your get your cardigan on. Now, thick cardigans will work too. Thick cardigans will work too. However, I don't think a thick cardigan gonna work like if you when you outside. So I think the summer cardigan would suffice more being outside in the summertime, right? We got options. We got options. We got winter cardigans. We got summer cardigans. So we got options. We got options. So it's all about what's gonna be best, to keep that chill at bay. You want to be comfy. You don't want to be shivering. You know. So put you on a cardigan. Then you might not want to be hot, hot. So you don't want no thick cardigan. Like you might be wanting to jump up and down, dance around. You might want to carry it. I know my winter cardigans are a bit thick, so they might be a little, bulky if you take it off to carry. This light cardigan right here, this thing is so light, boy. It's gonna be real easy to, drape. Maybe he drape off of your shoulders, perhaps. I'm thinking about some little drapery. I did see somebody have on like a sweater type of thing, and I don't know, it was a drawing, so they could have been sitting outside. They had a hat on, so it could have been like, the hat for protecting your eyes from the sun. Then they had like a sleeveless shirt on, so it was hot, but they had their sweater on, and they had that sweater like draped off the shoulders. So it could have been like just to have the sweater for, to keep the chill away, like I'm saying, like, you know, you might want to keep that chill off of you, you outside enjoying the sunrise or the sunset, and you might want to keep that chill off and so you can enjoy the whole, the scenery and things, whatever the scenario may be. All right. So yeah, that's what I got going on. Um, I am enjoying um this pattern. I don't know. Okay, so at a certain point in this pattern board, it the first few times I did it, it kind of was like a bit confusing, and I figured it out. And then this time, yeah, I tried to At the same point, it was like, okay, do I do what the pattern's saying, or do I do what the video is saying? Because the tutorial is saying this thing and the pattern saying this thing. So I went with what the pattern was saying. And I did try to do what the video was saying, but it was, I don't know. I think it might have would have worked either way. But I'm like, okay, I got the pattern, so let's do what the pattern say. So did what the pattern said, and I did what the video said, but it's like a fine line where there's could be some confusion, and I'm like, do I ask for clarity or do I follow the pattern? And I went on ahead and followed the pattern because I looked at some of the comments and everybody was saying it was clear, concise instructions and boop boop boop. So I was like, okay, we following the instructions, so follow the instructions. Um, and it is uh, it's open. It's a cardigan. It's open, so it's not closed. So if you get hot real quick, you can come up out of it real quick. Um, because it's open. So I think I'm liking open, especially where I'm at right now. I'm liking open. I do like a beautiful clothes sweater as well. For those cold places. For the cold places. Okay. So you got cold places, colder than other places. So and then you got the warmer places, In the warmer places, I like to be able to come up out of there. It'd be like, that's where the got to go. It ain't no option. Like, ain't no second guessing. It's hot. Like, that's where the got to go. So, I do like the cardigan style sweaters for where I'm at the moment. Um, it's about to be spring, so you really can get in and out of a cardigan quick. You can toss it over your shoulders. Sometimes you don't even have to put it on. You can just drape it over your shoulders to keep the chill away, warm up, and then keep it on like that. Um, so yeah, this is gonna be cool. This is actually my first summer cardigan. Um, with the pattern that this will be fourth, my fourth cardigan, but my first summer cardigan. And it'll be my first long cardigan. I'm making this one longer. Longer. I'm making it I'm making it longer. Like maybe to my calves. Maybe. Maybe to my calves. The other cardigans are like maybe waist length or hip length. I think I brought them down to my hips. Wait a minute. Okay. I'm about to say, wait a minute. I do have another cardigan, but I used a different pattern with my very first cardigan. That's a whole nother pattern cardigan there. My first one, my boo. Um, so yeah, my cardigans come down to maybe my hips. Maybe. I think I have one that's maybe waistline, maybe come up to the top of my hips, maybe. I I I did my best to bring them down to the top of my hips. Um, yeah, yeah. So that's where we going with this. Um, I'm kind of leaning toward a Letterman's jacket vibe. I know it's gonna be a long cardigan though. Uh, that is on my list though to make like a leather Letterman's. Is it Letterman's or Leatherman's jacket type of cardigan? I just almost about did that with the Killer Clowns from Outer Space cardigan that I crocheted. It's kind of giving Letterman's vibe a bit. Um, a wee bit, a wee bit. It could use a patch. It could use a Killer Clowns from Outer Space patch at the top. I did add some crescent moon appliques to it. So it does have a Letterman's jacket vibe to it, if you want to say a little bit. Like, I didn't put anything on the back of it. But yeah, it does have like a Leatherman. What do you call that? Like a sweater. It has like a sweater vibe. A Letterman's sweater vibe. The sweater. Not so much the jacket, but the sweater. It's kind of giving that vibe, that kind of sweater vibe. Because I have a few stripes on the sleeves. But it's mostly Killer Clowns from Outer Space themed. That's how I made it. Killer Clowns from Outer Space themed cardigan. And I admit, I think I need to go ahead. I need to tag Outnuts and let her see what I did. I didn't tag her in my, or did I? I don't know if I tagged her in my finished project pictures of my cardigan. She was creating something Killer Clowns from Outer Space themed something. I don't know. where she went with that. Uh, I know I went when she said what she was doing. I went to see what I was gonna do, and I just, pew! I just did it. I just started my cardigan, and that's been a while now. So there's been many other themes since that. But yeah, I got the idea um, from her creating her ideas of what she was gonna do. Um, it was during the time of I think it was like the pre-orders of the Killer Clowns from Outer Space game. During the demo sessions. And then there was and while there was Killer Clowns from Outer Space themed yarns. I think they were Killer Clowns. Well, maybe they weren't specifically Killer Clowns from Outer Space yarn, but they had that. They were colorful like that. I don't know if the yarn meant to do that, but it was some yarn that was coming out that was bright and colorful around that same time that the game demo was out. And there were different colors, just like pinks and oranges and yellows and all kinds of colors. And I got to thinking what I could do, and I had some pink, and I had some blue, and I had some black, and I looked up make how to crochet a crescent moon, and I looked up how to make um, bell shaped sleeves, and I looked up um, like which clown I was going to um, theme my whatever I was gonna make with, and looked at it, studied it, looked at it, studied it. A lot went in, and then when I got it, I made it. You can check it out on my Instagram. I do need to go in and tie up the yarn from the color changes that I made. I need to go in and tie those off and get that get that done. Uh, so yeah, when I was making that cardigan, it gave me the like I saw somebody else making a cardigan, and I think they were talking about like a Leatherman type of cardigan. And I saw somebody with a Leatherman's jacket on. And I may have even seen somebody crochet one or two, like something like it. So I was like, that's cool. That's cool. Um, so that's on my TBR to crochet. That's on my TBC to be crocheted. That's what we do. projects we would like to crochet. We put them on the TBR. Put them on the list. Hold on here. Okay. What is that? I don't know. I've been watching some movie reactions and show reactions. I watch a reaction of The Resident. And I, I think that I don't know who that man is. I think that man is named Dwight. I think his name is Dwight. I'm not sure, but he does look like Dwight. Um, the character I'm thinking about, he was on Last Holiday with Queen Latifah. He played the senator. He's played the senator. Yeah, he played the senator, and he played. I think he played Ja Rule's daddy in a movie. I think, and he played the mirror on Once Upon a Time. He was the mirror on the wall. I think that's him in this show called The Resident. I'm not exactly sure, but it looks like him. Um, I'm enjoying the reaction um to the show, the reactions and the movies and things. Um, of some movies that I had already watched. I've already watched some of these movies that I'm watching movie reactions to. Um, and they're on my book list. A couple of them are books, and one book that I've started, but I DNF'd it. Um, after the first balloon scene, I was like, oh, and was it the first balloon scene? Yeah, yeah, and then what came? It was either something came before that or after that balloon first balloon scene. Yeah. So yeah, it's in my uh, did not finish um, PAL at the moment. I may return to it and attempt to read it again. Also, there's another book that's on my TBR. Um, it's it's not from a movie, but there's a movie from the book, and I've seen the movie, and I've seen some reactions of the movie, and I will just watch some more reactions of the movie, and I think I'm gonna read the book. I got the book on my TBR, I think. So yeah, a couple of books that are movies I'll be reading. Um, yeah, they're on my TBR. They on my TBR. TBR and DNF. Um, there's been some great book re- book recommendations. The Alchemist was is a great book recommendation. I was recommended that book, and I've read it like every day of this week almost. Yesterday was my last day of reading it for this week, I think. I say I think because I may read it again, maybe. Um, but yeah, no, I think I'm finished with it at the moment. Um, I did enjoy the narration of it. Let me see something here, just real quick. Yeah, let me see what is available. This week is National Library Week. So big ups to the resources available. What is this called? It's called. I think it's a movie. Okay, looking at my local library, there's a movie. Let's see, available. Called Countdown to Apocalypse. Ancient prophecy and modern science collides in Countdown to Apocalypse as experts dis- dissect, and fact check the origins and traditions behind end of the world prophecies. End of the world, yeah, prophecies. From the Mayan calendar to the wrath of the uh, revelations. Hold up. Okay, that's a movie, but it's not giving me the borrow button. Is it available? It says it's available. Oh, oh, okay. I gotta scroll down. Oh, it's different episodes. Episode 1, Episode 2, Episode 3, Episode 4, Episode 5, Episode 6. Oh, gee golly, wow. Excellent. And that's courtesy of my local library. Big ups to the National Library. Hold on. Let me look and see what that actually says. Let's see if I shared the post. If I shared the let's see. Where did I see that at? And did I share it? Let me see. That's what I'm looking for. Where did I see that at? Um. Oh yeah, it was a few days ago. Um, Hold on. Let me readjust. Um, yes, I shared it. Okay. Um, Goodreads. I follow Goodreads on Threads, and it is National Library Week. Here's our mini love letter to these magical places that feel like home. This is a post that Goodreads shared that I quoted. Happy National Library Week. Let us tell you a love story. And then there's a tote bag that says, I heart libraries. And Goodreads says, libraries are the place where we first discover worlds between pages, where we lived the experiences of different characters and laughed and cried and gasped and sighed. To this day, our hearts still skip a beat when that notifications arrive. When that notification arrives, your library hold is ready. When we go to pick up one book and get lost in the stacks. I do love a good stack. And our want to read shelves grow longer every visit. Thank you, libraries, for being our never ending love story. When all else fails, give up and go to the library. Says Stephen King. I was just talking about him. Oh, go ahead, Stephen. Okay. Okay, Stephen. I love it. Okay. Oh, I just said I love it. Get it? Stephen King. Okay. So that's one of the books that are on my DNFs. um, it. I had it. The book. Um, I got it from a library store. I was at the library. I went to check out to check and see what my local library bookshop had to offer, and one of the books was it. So I bought it and took it home, and recently, not too recently, but like in 20, was it 2024? I don't know, was it 2024? It might not have been 2024. Um I did attempt to read it, and when it came to like that first clown scene and balloons, I stopped it. I stopped that book. I was like, wait a minute. Like, really? How a book is scary like this? Really? So it's on my did not finish list. I was thinking about uh attempting to reread it. I have read books. I have read like 4 books of his that I did enjoy. And I was thinking about his books recently. Depending on what I'm watching, like his books are like relevant. So I was thinking about his books um yesterday. um I was watching a movie. I was watching a reaction and the movie of a movie reaction, and the movie had a scene where there was a library. There was a kid walking up to a library, and I was like, ugh, a scene. Yeah, it's a book, one of Stephen King's books, and I'm like, no, what's it called? No library fee is that important. Like, F that library fee. Like, oh my goodness, that ain't even the right word. But yeah, one of his books. Oh my goodness. I'd be like, did did like young boys read this and what? Well, anyways. So yeah, another. I'm trying to think. Okay, so the other book of Stephen King's that's on my reading list. I have actually several of his books on my reading list. One of them is The Mist. Um, Another one is like a couple of recent ones that he's released. I think he released one last year. I think that was on my list. Um, The Stand. I think that's the title. That's on my list. So basically, like all of his books on my list. But yeah, I got his book from the bookshop, the bookstore of the library. So that's so cool that Goodreads incorporated him into this love letter, this never ending love letter to the libraries. Yes. So yeah, to fix that, what is it? That skipping of the beat of the heart, waiting on your library book notification. I, 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 I got the remedy for that. Bookstore, bookshop, got the remedy for that. You know, if you have to, it's there. The bookshop got the remedy for that. The bookshop, you can get your book now or later at the bookshop. Because with the libraries, you just at the whim. You just waiting, just waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. At the bookshop, mm-mm, you don't have to wait no more. So I mean, you can you can you can rock both of them hand in hand. You can rock both of them. You know, let them let it let the bookshop fill in as it may. You can get your books today at the bookshop. You can get your books today. Because I know I have experience waiting for a library book. And I have experience going to the store and going to the bookshop and getting my book from the bookshop and enjoying the feeling that this is my book and I get to keep it. It's a wonderful thing. So yeah, you get satisfaction. They get their own satisfactions. So oh yeah, also Christine is on the list. I hear it's different. A lot of his books I hear are different from the movies. Um, Another one, what is it called? Oh, what was I going with that? Okay, hold on, because I was thinking of the Mist. The Mist, I think, is different from the book. Okay, so yeah, I heard Christine was different from the book. I mean, from the movie. So that's on my list. Um, if you wanna kind of get this new release of the movie part 2 is how his book starts. So part 2, no, excuse me, chapter 2. Chapter 2 is the closest to how the book it starts. Now I don't know if it continues like that because I ain't finished the book yet. I just read the beginning part of that, and when I saw the movie, I was like, "Oh, okay, that's how it's similar. It's not even it's similar, but it's not exactly not exactly the same. It's very similar though. It's very similar. I think it might be more similar than the other books, but yeah, the movies are similar to the books. They similar. They ain't the same though, but it's similar. So yeah, I had to. I was like, oh my goodness. Oh yeah, it was another one of his books that is on my DNFs too. Um, I think it's Doctor Strange. Not Doctor Strange. Doctor Sleep. Yeah, I think Doctor Sleep is on my did not finish. It's either I know it's not The Shining. I know I wasn't reading The Shining. Um, it was Doctor Strange. I mean Doctor Sleep. I was reading that because I did enjoy the movie. However, Doctor Sleep, the book doesn't. Well, it it kind of does begin. Well, hold on. It got some similarities to The Shining in it. Um, and Doctor Sleep, yeah, it got some similarities to Doctor Sleep. The movie when it first come on, but then it don't. It does, and then it don't. And then when it didn't, I was like, I turned that. I was like, D and Fing, D and Fing. But I did get a few of his books under my belt. Uh, I was able to read a few of his books. He had like a I don't know what it's called, but like a book set to where it was like four books in one. So I read that and was like, yay! I finally read some of his books. Because the other couple of books I started reading of his, I had to stop reading them. But these other ones, they were more subdued, I think, so far. They've been they were they were subdued. I think they might have been like on the lighter side of uh, the horror genre, perhaps. Because I was able to read them, and I did look up the movies so that I could see the movies to them. I only could look up one, only like well, two of them had two out of the four books had movies to them. And that was The Secret Window and The Langoliers. So after I read those, I watched the movies and vice versa. Hmm. So far, the books seem to offer more than the movies, which is so cool. Or maybe something different. Maybe not more, but if it doesn't give more, it'll give like something different. I'm just generalizing the experience I've had so far with um, reading books that are movies and seeing the movies and then reading the books or vice versa. Um, so yeah, libraries do give movie nights as well. There may be like Disney movies or what have you, which are cool. It's about to be, it's spring. It is spring. And then, you got your summer, your summer coming up. And some libraries have rooms that you can sign out and maybe have your own book club meeting. Also, with this summer cardigan that I'm crocheting, depending on your local library, could be a great cardigan to wear to the library, depending on like if it's um, nippy in the library. It could probably even go for now. I'm not finished crocheting it now. At the moment, I am working on it. I think libraries also, depending on the events, they may even have like animals, petting animals. Like they may bring some animals to the library, maybe. I don't know, like a turtle, maybe. I'm pretty sure they gearing up. I'm pretty sure the libraries are gearing up for um maybe spring events, maybe even summer events. So yeah, check your local library and see what all they got going on. They maybe even have fairs, book fairs throughout the year. I don't know, you know, check it out. Read about stars and cars and electric guitars, you know. Got how-to books at the library. You might even have tutorials at the library. I think it was a tutorial. I think I did see some tutorials at my local library. Um, like I saw like some classes at my local library, like photography classes, I think, and blue screen or green screen classes. I think I saw this was a while ago now. So whatever your library hosts annually or seasonally, check it out and see. Cause I did see some classes available. Um, yeah, I saw classes available. Then you got your coloring sheets. Be coloring sheets available. Um, and whatever else. Let me know. Let me know some things that are available via the library. You let me know what your local library offers. Now, I did say those classes. I also think my local library like offered offered like services like and equipment. Like you could check out equipment and things for the classes. I think it had some cooking classes and you could check out certain things to assist you with the classes. So it's a lot depending on your library. It could be a lot available, a lot of fun and discovering and things. So yeah, check out your local library website. That's where I saw a lot of these things that I'm talking about. I saw it on my local library's website and got involved that way with my local library. My local library, hooray. So yeah, that's how I got involved with some of these things that the local library is offering. And call them up. You can call them up. Call them and ask them about certain things, and they'll say yay, nay, or hey, and not this way, but that way, and get you on your way. All right. So yeah, I did call them, and it's all kinds of branches and districts and things like that. Let's see what's available. We love availability. Okay, crochet. Few more stitches to go. More than a few more stitches to go. And then I'm gonna check to see if it's at the size that I would like it, and then if it's at if it's at the size where I can wear it, then I'll go to the next step. And if it's not, then I'll add more rows. What was I watching? I was watching a couple of things. I was watching celebrity pranks, celebrity pranks with um Kevin Hart and Nick Cannon, and I and so this one episode I'm watching, it has the wrestling group New Day. New Day, yeah, the wrestling group New Day on the show, and I saw them on they were on the Undertaker's. They did a movie with the Undertaker, um, and it's an interactive movie. So like it's three members of New Day, and the interaction with the movie, you could go like three different ways, like, and then there were like alternate endings, choices and things like that with the movie. Okay, that house in the movie that New Day goes to, that is set up to be like the Undertaker's castle. I thought I saw that in another movie. I thought I saw that house. Well, the inside in another movie. I'm trying to think. Oh, that's what it was. Um, I just recently watched Meet. I think it's called Meet the Blacks. I think, but it's part two. It's the I don't know, what is it? The Bat Next Door. I don't even know. It has Kevin, not Kevin Hart. It has Cat Williams in it, and Cat Williams plays the next door vampire. Spoiler alert. um, that movie. Okay, so when you go into Cat Williams's house, his character name, yeah, you when they go in to look, um oh, do Lil Duval, yeah, Lil Duval, he's in there. Okay, Mike Epps. Oh yeah, Lil Duval was in the first one. Okay, no. The second one with Cat Williams. Okay, so when you go into the house, when I was when you go in and they looking beyond the beads, it was giving um the Undertaker's castle. It was giving the Undertaker's interior decorations, interior designs. So I was like, is that the same as the inside of the Undertaker's castle? The house that's on the movie. I don't know if that's real, but the movie. The only difference with um the Bat Next Door, I don't know what this movie called. I think it's called Meet the Blacks 2, but I don't think it's called that. I think it's called something next door. Um, it had the beads. It had the beads hanging down to kind of close off and to separate the rooms. But when they poke their heads through the beads, you could see the statues and you could see the chair. I haven't seen that Undertaker's movie in a while. Um, what I do remember of it, it was a room with a chair. Um, I don't know if it was some statues in there, but I do remember it was a specific room with a chair. So it just was given like the same interior decorations. I just thought that was something cool. Something cool, whether it was or it wasn't the same. It was similar. So I thought it was cool. The similarities were quite chilling. Yeah, it wasn't exact, but it was similar. Oh, okay. And I like the part two of Meet the Blacks with the Bat Next Door or the Vampire Next Door. Um, I thought I'd have to rewatch part one, but I thought Gary Owens was one of the in the blue suit knocking on the black's door. I thought I thought Gary Owens was in the first one. I thought he was like one of the first ones to come knocking on the door. I don't know though, but I thought he was. And he's in this one. He's in part two, but he's playing a different character, I think. I'm like, okay, okay. You're playing a different character than part one. Oh Lord, wait a minute. Okay, phew. And then part two, when there's a flashback, there's a few scenes from part one. Specifically, okay, okay. Alright. Yeah, but yeah, there's some scenes from part one that's not in part two, but they are in part two because they're flashbacks. So that's cool. That's real cool. And then I do like the banana bike character in this one. Uh, um, and then there's a scene where the wife, I don't know, I may have had to rewind that and get my facts straight, but from okay, this from my memory now. Okay, she's talking to Mike Epps. I don't even know Mike Epps' character name in this. I almost wanted to call him Day Day um after I saw Pinky. I thought Pinky was about to call him Day Day. And it took me a moment to notice Pinky. I'm like, is that Pinky? I don't know. I'm looking and looking and looking. I said, I think it is. Is it? And so I kept going back and forth, and then I, I finally realized that it was him. I was waiting on him to say something like, "You're acting like Day Day" or something. And then I thought the other guy was Keenan Thompson, but it's not. It's not. Okay, so the wife is about to go to work. So she tells Mike Epps' character to go apologize. And uh so she goes to work. He's outside, she's outside. She walks to the car and leave. Now at that moment, I think she's in like a burgundy type color scrub. She goes off, supposedly goes to work. He's at the house, talking. Okay, the cops come. That's Pinky. Pinky and this other guy that I don't really know exactly. I think he might have been on the Cosby Show. I think he might have been one of Theo's friends. I think. I don't know. So they're there. And then the wife comes back and stands there, and she now has on a blue scrub. I'm like, girl, I thought you went to work. But she's there and getting the stare down, and um she like, I thought you were gonna apologize. What are the cops doing here? Do. And I'm like, did you turn back around, or is your shift over, or has it been that long that you off work? Like, have they been over there that long for you to go to work, be at work, do your double shift, and come back? Like, but when she leave, I think she goes back to work. I think she go back to work. So I'm like, okay. Okay, whatever. We having fun. We having fun. So yeah, I think she went back to work. Um, yeah. I think she did. I don't think she went home then. I think she went back to work. But yeah, it's a fun movie. It's it's a comedy horror, and has one of my favorite actors in it, Tony Todd, Anthony Todd, also known as Tony Todd. He's in there, and I about forgot he was in there. I was like, okay, so while I was watching it, I remember Cat Williams is in it. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna watch it again. I had watched it when it had came out and enjoyed it. So I just watched it recently, and then Tony Todd comes on the scene, and I'm like, I'm like, yeah, I'm like, okay, he in this movie too. I'm like, okay, thank you. Like, yes, he is in this movie, isn't he? So that's an excellent surprise to see him. Oh, spoiler alert! If you hadn't seen it, oops. And then the Machete Man, what does he call himself? Balejo. Oh boy, I don't know if I said that right, but he said it stands for the Mexican blade. Okay, Benejo. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Yeah, he's in this movie, and I'm like, yeah. And the daughter, she like, and I'm like, yeah. Oh boy, this movie checks out all the boxes. It's fun. Um, oh wait, and it has that man in here from what is it? The babysitter, the babysitter. What's that movie called? Um, it's something about a babysitter. He's in that movie. He's in here in this movie as well. And I think the daughter. Oh Lord, I don't even know, but I think she plays on A Fall from Grace. I think she the lawyer. I don't know. I don't know. But I think she the lawyer for Fall from A Fall from Grace. I'm not sure exactly. She could be not. I think she is though. She looked very similar to her. Especially when she's talking to the machete man. She looked like her. I think she also played on Marlin. the Marlin show, the sitcom that's called Marlin. I think she played the best friend to Marlin's ex-wife. I think that was his. Um, I think that's the role she was playing. They might have been separated, but I think they were exes. I think she was in that playing the best friend. I did see someone say they went and saw um, Sinners, and they brought up the fact that there's music in the movie, um, but they don't consider it a musical because it's just music in the movie, not necessarily pushing the narrative forward with the music. And that brought to mind a movie that I thought might have did the same thing, but after further uh, consideration, could be a musical itself. And that movie is called Idlewild. And I thought they might have been similar with that, with the music part, but um, Idlewild I think can be considered a musical because I do recall the lyrics being about the scene. So eh, it was just like I did. At the moment I remembered it, music being in Idlewild. Um, and then, like I said, upon further consideration, I was like, oh, the lyrics did push the narrative forward. So, in that definition, it would be considered a musical. So, yeah, and Sinners is not considered a musical from this movie reviewer's standpoint. So I'm like, okay, okay. I'm hearing you speak about this sexy movie looking poster. Oh my goodness, the poster looks so sexy. And it looks like a great movie. A great but it's coming out in a few days. In about 11 days. No, let's see. 9 days. Nine. Yeah, it's coming in. It's coming out in about 9 days. Yeah, this looks like a great movie to go and see at the theaters. Also, a good movie to go and enjoy. It looks like Minecrafts. It's a good movie to go enjoy at the theaters. Um, so those are some great movies to go and watch at the theaters on my list. Let's see. Did have a bottle of water here. Let me see. Oh, there it is. Right here. Give me some. Yeah, that looked like an excellent movie experience. Um, Sinners and um, Minecraft. Minecraft is out now. Minecraft came out in 5 days ago. It's out now in theaters. And from the sound of it, it sounds like it'll be a great companion to I hadn't even watched the movie yet, but it sounds like it'll be a great companion to watch, like with Lincoln. Is that what it's called? Is that what it's called? Lincoln? Abraham Lincoln? Is that the movie? Is that what it's called? I don't even know. It's with the vampires and the presidency and the flipping around and the busting it down and the I think they was on a train at one point in time and hi-yahing and chop-chawing and oof, flipping and they were doing a lot in that movie. And it seemed like it would be a cool box set uh with this movie. Sinners that's coming out. A cool prequel. A cool first what's it called first yeah. And that's without me watching the movie. Just because it has the same subject matter. That's why I put it together like that. Got the same subject matter going on. So I'm like, oh, okay, they got that subject matter. Okay, this movie, got this subject matter and and okay, sandwich that together. Group that together right there. That's all. That's all the similarity. That's it. That's nothing else similar. Just What's similar? That's all they got similar is what's similar. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be checking my length, Lord. I went on and started another row. Okay. Cause I think that's what I do anyway. Because if, before I check my length, it could be a small. So let me check it. Well, it starts off a small. Um, the size range. So let me get up and check my size here. See if it's at the length. And go from there. Oh snap now. Hold on. Let me see. Because I did already start another row. So that will alter the size a bit. Let's see. Okay, okay. What? Oh my days. Oh my days. Oh my days. Oh my days. I'm already there. This is amazing. I'm already there. I'm already ready for the next step. Wow. Wow. Okay. Already ready for the next step. Awesome. Okay, so what am I gonna do now? Let me think. Let me think. Um, okay, I guess I'm gonna go on ahead with this row I started. Ew. Wait, let me make sure that we're gonna. This kind of crucial. I gotta make sure. Lord have mercy. Okay. Well, it seems big on this side. Hold on. I gotta make sure I'm doing this right. Okay. This side seems bigger. Why? Why for come, Lord? Let me check. Check, 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 check. Checkity, check, check. Let me check. Okay. They seem the same size. Okay. Let me make sure I got them at the spot they supposed to be at. Okay. Okay. Everything look like it's adding up. I think. Hold on. Wait. Yeah, I need to make sure. Hold on. Okay. Let me make sure. Sure. Okay. Oh. Hold on. Okay, got that section ready to check. Let me get this other side ready to check. Let's see. Then I'm gonna try it on. Okay. Now let's try it on. Oh, give me some more slick to try this on. Okay, I'm just admiring the pattern here. Admiring the pattern a bit. All right, it's fitting. It's fitting. No doubt about it. It's fitting. Ew, ew. No doubt about it. It's about to be so perfect. Like it's already perfect. It's like the perfect. It's about to be the perfect what uh summer cardigan, and it's giving spring. Okay, because we are in spring. I'm saying summer because I'm working on it now. But yeah, it's giving Easter Sunday. Like it's on theme, boy. It's on theme. Okay, I'm loving it. Hold on. What is this? Okay. It's my threads from me adding me adding a color change. Okay. It's like about the second time I done been like, what the because of the color change threads. The color change threads at the moment. And then when we done, we're gonna I'm gonna condition it when it's all done before I go. Well, after I test it, after I test it, try it on, um, I'll be conditioning it. If I do try it on before I condition it, I'll be conditioning it either way. It needs conditioning because if you're gonna wear this on any on skin on skin, then you're gonna appreciate the uh, conditioning process. The conditioning, yeah, the 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 conditioning step to wearing this, touching your skin up on your neck and around your on your chest area, on maybe on your arms. You're gonna you're gonna want this to be conditioned. You're gonna want this to be soft. You're gonna want it to be soft. You're gonna want to be SOF with a capital T. You're gonna want it to be soft to the touch because you're gonna want to enjoy it throughout the summer and whenever you're wearing it. You're gonna it's gonna be you're gonna be wearing sleeveless shirts up under it, sleeveless dresses perhaps. So you're gonna enjoy that conditioning process. You're gonna enjoy the fact that it was conditioned, you know, for that reason alone. You know, something touching your skin, you're gonna want it to be soft, soft to the touch. Okay, and then I think it'd be great with some the flowers that I mentioned earlier. Putting some flowers on it, like really making it pop, 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 pop. Like it already looked good without the flowers. Um, maybe some hearts, maybe, but yeah, some flowers to go on ahead and give it that spring. Put that spring on it. And I'm wondering, cause my other, my other cardigans that I made, the winter ones, um, I had to do a couple of more rows, I think, just from thought, um, to get to where I needed to go. However, there has been some transformations happening, and perhaps um, this single thread is giving extra pull, extra bounce, extra volume in the stitches. That's what it's looking like. It's looking like I'm stitching this up, and it's giving lace, like because it's one strand of yarn. It's giving holy. It's giving lace. It's giving lacy, like a lacy look. That's how open it is. So I'm thinking that might have something to uh, contribute to the length that it is already. Is that lacy drape give to it? And this what is it? Pound of love and this wheat. It does feel a bit wheaty, like it does feel a bit, like a little natural, you could say, a bit stiff. So when I do condition it, that'll help relax that stiffness. Okay, where's my hook? Oh Lord, I'm sitting on my hook. Where's my hook? Where is my hook? Oh, there it is. Okay, get it off my chair and out from under my derriere. And get my work. Is on to the next step. Woohoo! Easter coming up in like 10 days. And it is about time for a commercial break. Let's see here. Wow, when I crochet on here, boo, when I crochet, that what it look like right there. It look just like that right there. Like, oh, if you crocheting and you finish that row, it look just like that. Like, hmm so it's already time for TTFN. Ta-ta for now. Toodles. And thank you so very much for chatting in the chat and subscribing. Thumbs up and enjoying the information in the description box. Coming on over to the social medias. I've been enjoying Threads and Spotify. Thank you so very much to all of you that have contributed to this channel. Thank you and good night. Good day. I said good day.